Welcome to the first episode of Rapid Scaling System free training. In this first video, we are going to talk about product and services. So if you have your own products, still watch this video. If you are providing services, still watch this video. We'll get some new insight because we have created this a revised version for 2022. And if you do not have your product and service, then this video is very important for you. So let's get started. So Rapid Scaling System, RSS, the most powerful marketing and lead generation system. And this is the first episode where we are going to talk about product and services. So before going ahead, you should know what is a rapid scaling system. So every business is struggling at one of these levels. Either they are struggling at product, either they are struggling at traffic, or they are struggling at the acquisition. Product means you have your product, you have your service, but you don't know how to pull traffic. You don't know how to acquire customer. Now, some of our clients have a very good product, but they don't understand how to pull more and more traffic. They don't understand how to acquire customers. So some of our clients are in the second stage. They have a good product, they have their own traffic, they have good traffic coming to their website on their funnel, but they don't understand how to acquire customer. And some of the clients are totally new and they are struggling at every single stage. So rapid scaling system is created by taking everything in mind: product, traffic, and acquisition. And no matter whatever stage you are studying at, you can just grow your business using our strategies. So product, traffic, and acquisition. This is the simple 3 steps. Put yourself in any of the situation, either product or traffic or acquisition, and we'll tell you how you can grow. And that's why this is the first video where we're talking about product or services. So let's get started. Okay. So product or service. So how to create a product? Okay, this is very important for you that you own a quality product. You should not create or you should not provide a service that is not giving that much value, that is not valuable. You should provide in-depth value. You should solve the problem through your product or service. So a product can be anything. It can be it can be an ebook, it can be a physical book, it can be a course recorded. That is our favorite thing. If you are in this online industry and if you're a coach or consultant, then you should have your own course that is pre-recorded, and you can serve your audience in the best way. That course will work for you again and again. Or you can create a software or tools. We're not going to talk about software or tools because that's not what you should not go into the technical stuff. So we are going to more focus on ebook or course. So let's start with an ebook. So to create a powerful and valuable ebook, you need to have deep knowledge about your business. This is very important. Some of people just start creating product, but they don't understand what is the depth of their business. It's important. It's IMP to know every aspect of your business. Then and only then you can create an in-depth product, and then and only then you can provide a service that will fulfill the desire of your targeted audience. So you need to have a depth knowledge of your business, but only knowledge won't help. Okay, why? You should be able to express it. You should be able to put it inside your product, or you should able to give it through your services. You should able to help your targeted audience through your knowledge. You have to you should know how to leverage that knowledge. I created 4 ebooks in 7 days. When I started this online journey, I created 4 ebooks in just 7 days. So how I created ebooks and how you can replicate the same system, that's what we are going to talk about today. So I consume a lot of material from the marketing field. I read daily for 60 minutes. I have dozens and dozens of books on marketing. So I consume daily. I have subscribed to a few of the great newsletters from the marketing field, and I consume them. So what you can do, so as I talked about, I have 2 dozens of books from every person that I follow and admire in the marketing industry. So what you have to do is that, look, the basic, the foundation and the principle of any field are not going to change. They are going to remain there. You are not going to create something out of the universe. All the knowledge is available and all the knowledge is already present in the world. So all you have to do is collect all the material from the experts in your field. That's what I did. When I created these 4 ebooks in 7 days, I gathered all the material from the expert marketers. I studied it and I started creating by reading it on one side and creating on the other side. This is how I created that quickly. So what you can do, collect collect a dozen or 2 books from people who are crushing in your industry, that are great in your industry, that you admire. So if you know, like what I did, I was consuming the material from Dan Kennedy, Russell Brunson, Joy Abram, and I collected all the material and I started creating and took inspiration from their books, their newsletter, and then I created my ebooks. So what you can do, you have to do the same techniques. Collect a dozen or 2 books from people who are crushing in your industry and get their ebooks, get their all the downloaded material, newsletter, free or paid videos. If you have access to some of the paid videos, then it's very good thing. You can actually take inspiration from their material, their videos, and you can start creating your ebooks on the other side. And every single thing possible, the more material you can collect, the better it is, the more depth you can put inside your product. Remember, okay, when you are creating your product, understand that you have to create an in-depth product, because you are creating an ebook. Don't create an ebook just 10 or 15 pages that is just giving 10 points or 15 points on something. I have one of friend, his name is Harshal. He created an ebook that is a 15-page ebook. He was giving only introduction for 3 pages, his introduction on first 3 pages, and then he was talking about how you can, you know, crush in affiliate marketing, and just points. He was just talking in the points, the bullet points. So this is not something that will provide value. So I asked him that, hey Harshal, is this material you are providing to your audience is something that excites you? Then he saw them, okay, this is not something that is exciting me. And then I told him that this is not exciting you, and how you can expect that your audience will, you know, get excited by reading this material. And that clicked him. And then he started creating in-depth material. So it's very important that you study the great marketers, the great people from your field, and create in-depth ebooks. Don't create ebooks that do not excite you as well. So your product should excite you first, and then it will automatically excite your audience as well. So whatever I told you that you have to collect all material, you might be thinking, hey Tanmay, this is too much. No, not at all. When we created, you know, we created some strategies, and when we create ebooks for our clients and competitors, not competitors, for our clients and for ourselves, we buy competitors' material and courses to understand the gap in the field, so we can fill the gap by creating the filler material. So understand, we are actually investing in our competitor to understand what they are giving and what is the gap inside the industry, so that we can create a good material that can fill the gap and provide our audience. So this is nothing for you. All you have to do is just look what your what experts in your field are doing, and gather all the material possible, and you have to start replicating it. How we are going to do this, I'll tell you shortly. So you must collect every single material possible. So you got the stuff, okay? You have everything. You have ebooks, you have newsletter, you have physical books. Now, once you gather all the material, the next step is to create. You have to start creating. To create an ebook, it's important to decide the chapter that is most important to your audience, that is based upon your audience's desire or pain points. So do not create something that's not in demand. If you create something that you can sell them. Okay, how to come up with the chapter idea. So the chapter, the simplest way is to get those books, videos on top which have in-depth knowledge about certain topics from your collected material. So the topics which are hard to understand but are necessary to your audience. So in my case, if I want to create, like for example, if I want to create an ebook next week on the marketing field, then what I will do, I'll go and look for the best material from the experts in my field. I'll go to Jay Abraham. I'll go to sites and search for Russell Brunson. I'll search for Dan Kennedy, and I'll gather all material from them, every single thing. And then the second thing I will do is the topics or areas that my audience is struggling on. I look for the audience's struggle, their pain points, their desire. What is the need of my audience? And I'll write down all the topics, like for example, lead generation, traffic creation, and then I'll start creating the material, the ebook accordingly. So once you decide the topic, The next thing is to decide on the subtopics. So let's say lead generation is my first topic. So in your case, go and study your audience, what is their biggest pain, and just get the topic name. You'll immediately understand, okay, if you're in the industry from years and years, you'll understand what is the biggest problem. So in marketing field, lead generation is a very huge problem. People are not able to get more and more leads. So I have created some of the material for traffic and lead generation. Selling through webinar is also a big problem for marketing industry. So I have created an ebook, in-depth ebook on how you can sell through webinars and what you should do in webinar, how to conduct webinars. So everything is inside that. So once you decide the topic, next thing is you have to decide on the subtopics. It's very simple. The subtopics, again, the simplest way to come up with subtopics is to exactly model the books or videos you're referring, and do not copy exactly. You have to model, you have to take inspiration, you have to add your flavor, and then you have to start creating on the other side. If you just copy from A and paste at B, then it's not going to work. Don't do this. It's not a long term. It will not help you in the long term. Always remember, you have to put your understanding from whatever material you are reading or watching. You have to understand it. You have to add your own flavor into it, and then you have to create whatever you are creating. Okay. So replace the name of the subtopics. Okay. So when you understand, okay, you are reading a book. Let's say you're reading a lead generation book. I'm reading a lead generation book, and there is a topic, how to generate lead in 20 days. That is the name of the first subtopics, 20 days lead generation strategy. Then I'll just replace the name of the subtopics and I'll put my name, like 20-day action plan, something like this. And then the context remains the same. I'll read it, I'll understand it, I'll add my flavor, and I'll create from, I'll create at other side. That's what we have to do. So got the topics, got the subtopic. Now start reading or watching on the left and understanding the concept, write in your own words, and by adding your own flavor. Again, remember, do not copy, take inspiration. That's why I talk about in-depth topics. Why you have to take in-depth topics, because you can explain these topics in different ways. You can understand that the more time you spend watching or reading it, the more deeply you understand it, the better you can, replicate, the better you can add your own flavor and understanding, and you can create something. Okay. The next part is, okay, you can take the concept as it is, but make sure you are explaining it by adding your understanding. You have to take concept. Some of the concepts are there universal, like in lead generation there are some of the concepts that are totally universal. In traffic generation there are concepts that are totally universal. So you can just take the concept as it is, but again you have to add some of your flavors. Only when you're creating, always remember, only one ebook is not enough. Your audience needs more and more material. Your audience needs to understand multiple topics through you. So make sure you're creating at least 3 to 4 ebooks that will serve your audience in the best way. Take multiple chapters and create multiple ebooks. That is very important. Make sure all the books are connected with your core offer. Let's say you're offering something on lead generation, then my lead generation or my strategy, rapid scaling system strategy is based on traffic, product, and lead generation. So whatever ebooks I'm going to create should be related to those core topics. So like selling through webinar is also something that is connected to my core offer. Important points about ebook that you have to notice are, your ebook should take at least an hour to finish reading, because do not create a 10 or 15 pages ebook. My first ebook is 2 pages and the next is 14 pages, but I have cut it into 2 parts. That's why it takes 2 to 3 revisions to understand that. Your ebook must have depth. That is very important. If you do not provide depth, then it's your audience is not going to follow you back. The person reading your ebook should take multiple revisions. That is also important. Like I told you, every single book I have created, I myself have to read it twice to understand, okay, this is the depth of that. So make sure you create in-depth ebooks, and then the person who is reading your ebook will qualify you as an expert. Okay, next part of creating a product is a course. That is our favorite part. If you can create a course, then the best thing, and that is what we teach inside our rapid scaling system. When we qualify a person, we help them create their product, that is their course. If they have their own course, then we review it and we have some structural strategies. That is, we have our own framework to create course, then we just put it and recreate it. So a course is one of the most important asset one can create as a product. This is the first thing we create for our clients when they sign up for rapid scaling system, and we help them create courses, their own digital asset. Because look, when you create course for one time, you can just change only 20% of the part, and you can use those course from year and year and year and year, because market is changing. Not everything is changing. You have to just change 20-30% part of from your course, and you can use for years and years, and you serve your audience. The best part about the course is a recorded asset. So you don't need to put yourself daily out there. All you have to do is just go and find LMS platform and host all the course on this LMS platform, and that's it, done. Okay, so I've been talking about the course creation. Okay, how to create a course. The course creation is a strategic and step-by-step method. So I'm not going to tell you here how to create course, because it's need to be supported with some of the documents. It needs to be supported by the follow back emails, because there are so much homework to do, how to create curriculum, how to structure the videos, what is the framework. And that's why I'm not going to teach you here how to create the course. But if you want to learn how to create course, then I'm conducting a free webinar. Join our 3-day workshop where I'm going to teach you a course creation for free, totally free for the first day. And what I'm going to teach for the next 2 days, just click on the link below. There's a link I have given below this video. Just click and check what is inside the 3-day workshop. But if you want to learn course creation, just sign up. I'm going to teach you how to create course step by step with all the documents and a follow-up sequence of email that will land. Every single day you'll get an email with the documents and steps to do. So you will have your course created in just 21 days. So if you want to create your course, just sign up for the free workshop, and it will give you dozens of gifts and dozens of knowledge. So in-depth knowledge, again, that's what we are doing here as well. Okay, so next part is free RSS free consulting call. If you are struggling at any part in your business, we want you to book a free call. If you are struggling at any point in your business, you're watching this session because you're looking for someone who will help you to reach your desired goal. You are here because you are struggling either at the product again, or traffic or acquisition part. So we just want you to book a free consultation call with us, and we promise to help you reach as near as possible to your desired goal. So when you book a free consultation call, what will happen? We'll give you an action plan mapped for you, that is specifically customized action plan, and that you can use for several days. That what you have to do next, what is my weekly plan, what is my monthly plan, what I should do. The full clarity, we will give you the foolproof strategy in the next 24 hours after booking a call, and it's totally free. So just book a call, let us understand what are you struggling at, what is the point, either product or traffic or acquisition, and we'll give you a customized plan mapped in next 24 hours that will help your business to reach from point A to point B, and that is also totally for free. And the free consultation call will solve your 50 to 100% problem, and that's our guarantee. So that's the promise. Again, remember, the mantra to success in the coaching business is that you own a working strategy and you help your students to replicate those strategies. So just don't hesitate to book a consultation call, and this is the end of the first video. The second video is about traffic creation. So let's create some traffic. Let's send some thousands and thousands of leads to your funnel. Jump to the second video.